What? Hey, that was a double heal. That was not nice. You guys shouldn't be able to do that. Hello, my fellow vidiots. Guess what I got finally working again? And, well, to be real honest, I don't even know what I did. I think it was an issue on either the server's end or something like that, kind of a bad update or something, but tried it again, went to log back in, and was able to get right in and didn't get kicked out or anything like that. I've been in for about 5-6 minutes now, and when I was able to get in beforehand, I was getting kicked out like after a minute. So, but I'm not getting kicked out or anything like that. Everything looks good. Seems to be running okay. So, we are back in this, and as promised, I am going to go tackle this dungeon. Do my best anyway. So, Casalo has not yet gotten his character up to the level in which to do it. So, can't really do that, but we are going to try to do this again. We're just not going to run as fast, letting these things kind of come up to us as we get the chance. So, but that is the goal here today. 3, 4, 5. All right. No, that's not what I meant to do. This is... I thought I had gotten it in before it disappeared, but I guess not. Okay. Oop, nope, that's not what I meant to do. That is... Alright. So, how was your guys' day? Mine wasn't too incredibly bad. Was able to get some stuff done. I finally got my new Switch in, so I have been replaying. Oh, I didn't get my regen in. I have been replaying Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, trying to get back up to what I had on my other Switch, and I've got a call into Nintendo because I don't know if you guys are know about this, especially some of you Switch owners. You might, but if something happens to your Switch and you have to get another one or something like that, in my case, got the new one in, and I have no access to any of my stuff that was... oh, come on, don't... I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. It's not working out. If you do that, you'll find that, in fact, you can't... If you put your account on your new one, you have to deactivate it off your old account before it will do anything. Before you can, like, download any games and all that kind of stuff. Well, I did that, or I didn't deactivate because on my other Switch, it's like the power button quit working. It won't, no matter what, I cannot get the Switch to come up, or to power on. Now, if I plug it in, it does come up with the screen showing that it's, receiving power and that it's on charge, but it will not come on. So I have tried just about everything I know of to get it to work, and I've placed a couple of posts in the Nintendo support forums. No help. The error code that came up when it first messed up, no help on. There's nothing posted online about it. So, I honestly, I just don't know. But I can't get in to the old Switch to even deactivate my original account so that I can have my current account associated with my new one. So, like, I had purchased the Legend of Zelda Season Pass DLC stuff. Don't have it on this one because it won't register as my account being the active account. But short of dealing with that, you guys, everything else has not been too incredibly bad. It's been not a bad day. A little rainy earlier, had a little bit of storm coming through, especially with the current summer storm blowing in there off the Gulf at the moment. So, but all in all, not too bad of a day. It's a little bit more humid than what I normally like, though. It's been really humid right out here in the Midwest. So, we got more storms coming later this week. So, I was so happy, you guys, when I was able to get on here and this thing actually loaded up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness, it came in. I can get on again. And I don't know what it was, you guys. I'm thinking maybe like either they updated something on the server and it didn't translate into my client correctly, or just something weird happened. But it seems like whatever it was, today, when I went to log in, it was a different load screen on the launcher. And I was like, well, that's actually a good thing because that means that it's showing that the launcher is connecting correctly to update its status. So, I was glad about that. And then, lo and behold, it let me right in on the actual server. Can't tell you how happy I was about that. But we'll find out because Casalo's client is doing the exact same thing mine was doing. So hopefully he'll be able to get in and get his character back up to level where he can continue to keep helping us here. This guy is taking a while to beat now. He is not a nice character. I saw another one there in the distance of him, too. Gotta remember the cooldown. And he's healing. That's not nice. No heal on there. Oh, seriously, that's one of the people I have to fight, and there's a floaty dude back there. And that guy already takes forever to beat. I wonder if he'll circle this way. If he circles this way where I can get him just to kind of come over to me and not those guys, then I can take those guys on my own without this guy being here. Oh, yes, that worked. Now we'll let him come up here. It's these guys, man. Pre-hit that heal. So, still waiting to see if we're going to be playing the new game, you guys. I have yet to hear from my viewer, but it is only Wednesday, so it's very possible he could get back in touch with me tomorrow or Friday. So we will definitely find out here real soon. If not, I am open to other suggestions. I know a couple of you guys said possibly maybe starting a run through on Are You a Rose? And well, actually, I had a number of different MMO requests that are not really similar to this one, but kind of. I mean, it is an MMO, and they kind of follow a set recipe, so. But it's just different in kind of gameplay mechanics. So I know I did have a couple of you guys, and I did see those posts saying, hey, what about possibly doing this or that? So just want to let you guys know I did see those, and I'm not unopposed to doing another MMO. I prefer usually, though, to only be doing one at a time when it comes to MMOs, because there's a lot of events and stuff that take place while doing MMOs that if you're not there for it, you kind of miss out. And I'm one of those that... Oh, she confused me. So far. Oh! She confused me again. Come on, come on, come on. Whew. Got that in. Let's get us a thing in here. Oh! She gets me just before I get my regen casted. But she's at least not as hard as those other players. Or those other enemies we were fighting. Come on, come on. Oh, whew. Man, it like pushes the boundaries as to when I get my regen in. Oh, every time. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, got her. That's one down. Okay, so I did see one of these guys up here, one of these floaty dudes. Yep. What is this? Oh, sleep immunity. Okay. These guys just take forever to beat. That's the problem with them. Alright, come on. Come on, little floaty dude. I'm trying to take you out here so that I don't have to deal with you. I gotta get up to the next boss. Get this dungeon beat. Hey, at least we made it past what we did last time, so... I just have to remember, sometimes in these dungeons you gotta take it somewhat slow. You can't just rush through them. I mean, normally that's my thing, is... Up until this point, I've pretty much kind of been able to go through these dungeons pretty well. So... But there are some you can't do that with. If I can remember that, I should be alright. Okay. And another one down. Oh my goodness gracious. That is a lot of dudes. Oh, it's gonna call a bunch of them in. Okay. Let's see here how... Oh, these guys aren't too incredibly hard to beat. Apparently. Oh, cooldown, cooldown. I keep forgetting my cooldown things, and I'm like, why isn't this spell casting? Well, it's not cooled down. Okay. So if I just attack them... So it only does these 4 at a time. I should be alright. Okay. Hey, so far, so good. No, do that one. Okay. We should be, I think, up there on that little throne area is the boss guy. So hopefully we are right near the end of this dungeon, you guys. That would be nice. I could... I just saw him come into view, too. Okay, I'm going to refresh my buffs, because I don't know how much longer I had on those. Alright. These guys, we know we can do the 4 of them at a time. Hey, I casted my regen. I'm just worried about... Oh, yuck. Nasty. They're all close. I got a feeling that this is not going to be easy. Oh, it's not. It's going to be super hard, you guys. They called all of them in here. So this is going to be a little bit of a fight. I mean, not against these women. They should go down pretty well. But these guys right here, fighting 2 of these at a time, well, especially when they're healing each other like this. Man. Okay, I need to get rid of this lady here. Because they're healing faster than I can beat them. I don't know if I can get them down to where they'll stop healing so quickly. Unless they run out of magic. That's always a possibility. That's usually, in the case of playing like, because I normally gone into like, you know, different subclasses while playing this. And this is the first time that I'm really trying to play the character as one single class. I know I started off with also doing the witch class, but that was just so that I could get that extra boost on magic from that class certificate, because it helps while being a cleric, having that little extra boost. So that was what that was for. But I've been kind of, you know, for the most part, trying to see if I can do this all as one class. And it's been going well. We haven't had too great an issue with a lot of stuff as we're doing this. But it's definitely been challenging in some things, you guys. I will say that. It has definitely been challenging. Oh, first time I lost my regen. 4, 5, let's get us some magic going. Okay. Now, with just one of these, hopefully we can now beat this guy. Hopefully. These guys are hard. I really do not like these devil guys. And we've got to go through another set of these guys, because there's a second set right there of these guys. Oh, man. My regen ended just before it casted it. Alright, come on. Doing good so far. He's almost out of magic. Once they get out of magic, it's pretty easy to take them down. Because they can't heal themselves or anything like that, and they don't have enough magic to actually attack. The only thing they can do is just physically attack, and my regen, for the most part, pretty much takes care of that. So, oh, there's another set. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, get rid of these ladies first. And then we'll just tackle one of these guys. Oh, regen. Ah! I was in the middle of a different casting, so couldn't get that up there in enough time. Well, I kind of have like a timing pattern going on here. If I can just continue to keep it going, I should be alright. But that's hard to do while they're healing themselves at the same time. Because it's like every damage I do to them until I get them down to a certain point, they can heal back over. I gotta watch, because every time you hear that shield break, I'm pretty sure that's damage being done to my armor. And that is not a good thing. Because really, I'm going to need my armor to fight this boss guy. I don't typically want my armor to fail out on me just before I get here. That would suck. Okay, we've got this one about halfway down, so we're getting there. This would have been so much easier in a group. Just saying. Especially if that group had a second cleric who could heal. Yeah, it would have been a lot easier. But, hey, gotta do it as we gotta do it. I promised you guys we were gonna take this on as soon as I could get back in. That was what I meant. Because we've been not really putting this off, but because I was kind of waiting on Casalo to be able to help, and without his help on here, you know, I kind of did some fan stuff. You know, you guys wanted to see the remaining other starting worlds, so took you guys there, and then we had that episode of trying to help Casalo actually level. So, okay, this guy, fortunately, is pretty much almost out of magic, so hopefully he won't be too incredibly hard to beat. Or at least won't take a whole long time to. Hopefully. And we still got another set of these guys that we gotta go through. I'm telling you what, they made this last part of this dungeon ridiculous. But I'm pretty sure that that is the end guy up there on that throne, or up by that throne. So, man, stupid gnat. I have a gnat flying right in front of my face, and he just about caused me to miss my regen. Okay. Oh, my goodness. How much do we have left on our buffs? 5 minutes. Alright. Well. Okay. And here we go again. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's the end guy up there, you guys. So, get through this little group, and then we'll be done. Come on, regen, thank you. Whew. That was close. Alright. Yeah, you guys have heal and stuff, I know. So do I. And I got lots of mana potions to kind of try to keep myself going here. Alright. Hey, that was a double heal. That was not nice. You guys shouldn't be able to do that. So far, so good. Kind of watching my patterns so that I don't cut my regen timing so short, like I have been doing. Hey, I clicked my regen. Oh, sometimes, you guys, I click on the regen and it shows that the button's going down, but then it doesn't actually activate it. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like maybe something server lag or connection comp, something. Okay, this guy is just about getting down in both magic and in health, so we are getting close. Like I said, we get one of these guys down, then it's not too incredibly difficult. But with both of these guys healing each other at the same time, man, it is so difficult. Oh, come on. I thought that was gonna have him. But that other guy healed right as I was hitting the final shot. Okay, now it's just this one guy. Fortunately, he doesn't have too much magic left, so it'll be just a matter of letting it go through. Oop, cooldown. Keep forgetting which button I'm on, and then I end up accidentally hitting the wrong one. These guys have taken a while now. And I wasn't watching my magic to see how much I still had. Okay, so far, I'm not doing too incredibly bad. Had to change up my order there, and it kind of messed me up because I needed to make sure I was hitting some of my pots. Okay, now my magic's back up, my health's back up, my regen's good. Okay, you guys. Oh, and I had lost my regen. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This says Dream Maker, so let's tackle this on. Oh, my buffs ran out. Alright. So far, I think she doesn't look like she's being too incredibly tough to hit here. So we may be okay fighting her. Get her done and over with. And finally be done with this dungeon. Oh. Oh my goodness. What was that? Wow, put me to sleep and hit me with thorns at the same time. Okay, she's almost gone though, so... Got her. Okay, what is that? Just a floating book? Yeah? Rod, floating book. Okay. Well, you guys, that's it. We just went through that dungeon. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Now. That was a lot of work, you guys. It was a whole lot of work. Dungeon done. Let's see here. What do we want? That is a mace, so we don't want that. Hammer, bow, club. We don't want any of those. So I guess we're just going to select one and break that down. Alright. Okay, so that part is then done. So now let's get that off our screen. We are so close. Look at this, you guys. We are so close to both skill leveling and regular leveling at the same time. Oh. Can't tell you guys how much of a relief that is that that's done. Alright, let's go for some speed here. We did that. How much did we get in our backpack of stuff? Let's see here. No, what we've got is better. That's a mace. That's a shield. That is a light armor. Let's see here. Do that. That's already full. So we can sell that off. We can sell that off. Let's move this over. Because those we gotta put into the auction. That's a quest item. This we're gonna move and change right here since I'm gonna be putting that in. These we can sell. Why does that say recommend? Oh, because that mace is way up there. Yeah, but it doesn't have the magic attack. Sorry, I go for magic, not physical attack, you guys. Okay. First, let's come up here and go heal. We're only at level 43. I think our next leveling equipment for boss merchandise is 45. Alright. Repair all, sir. Sell. Yes, sell that, and sell that. quest item. We'll move that right down there. Yeah, I think that's level 45 because they fall in line with the experience orbs. So where we're at now would be heading back into that other base over there. But before we do that, I need to check and see how long. No. I did not mean to hit soul return. I just want to sit down. Let me check here real quick. You guys won't be able to see what I'm doing, which is perfectly fine by me. But I need to check and see how long this video's been going on. We are pretty much right at the time limit on this video, you guys. And I don't know if you could hear that, but that is Casalo hitting me up on Skype. Okay, that is Casalo hitting me up on Skype, probably wanting to get on and play and do something. So, and that I'm pretty sure we're just gonna end that right here, you guys. When we come back in the next episode, we are gonna start over doing this right here, delivering that letter, and get started on that other dungeon over there in Benefang and the quests that are associated with that before we end up moving on to the next area, which the next area, oh, there's a boss guy down there. The next area is right here, which is Arid Wilds, and we will be headed there. Oh, there's a boss guy there too. That means I'll bet you that there's going to be boss guys coming up here. So alright, you guys, well, that is going to be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you would, hit that like button for me. Helps me out, helps the channel out, makes me at least get the idea that you guys may want to see more of these things. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber and you're not seeing these on a regular basis, make sure you click that little bell there, and that way YouTube knows you want to see these regardless of what your current algorithm output is. Any helpful hints, tips, tricks, comments, suggestions, and or questions, leave in the area below. And until next time, you guys, laters.